Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to Knysna, South Africa, this beautiful place. We are going to be exploring this today, while I'm also going to be telling you 7 reasons why every videographer should learn photography. Let's get into it. So just before I get into the reasons as we dig into this wonderful breakfast, I just wanted to start off and say that my journey into videography and YouTube actually started through Instagram. I was taking photos for about a year before I even started doing any video. So I think having photography as a basis gave me a good base to launch myself into video, because I learned the rules of photography. I knew how to use my camera, and I knew composition rules, depth of field, all those things that we'll get into a bit later. But as for right now, I'm gonna dig into this, and then we're gonna head on an epic mission. So we have made it to our first location of the day, and that is Coney Glen Beach in Knysna. But that takes me on to the reasoning of why every videographer should learn photography. And the first thing is technicals. Using a camera can be quite technical and technically challenging at the beginning, learning what aperture is, shutter speed, ISO, all the technical things that go behind getting the shot. And I think photography just gives you a lot more time to learn those settings and really master them before you take it into video, where you have a lot more things going on. The picture's moving, there's people moving, there's moments to capture, and you really don't want to mess it up and waste that time before it passes. So I think it's really important to learn the basics of the technical aspects of using the camera before you get into video as well. We found a good spot on the beach. Look at that view. Damn. So as we're just chilling on the beach, moving on to my second point, and that is light. The sunlight coming onto my face right now, making use of natural light or artificial light. I think learning about light is one of the most important things when it comes to image making in general, and how the light falls on your subject. For example, the camera shadows falling on my face right now. You can do some really interesting stuff with shadows, but again, I think it's really important to learn that through photography, where it gives you a bit more time to prep things and to plan it out and to just learn how to use lights in the best way possible. And then ultimately that'll help you a lot more when trying to shoot higher produced videos, where you actually have to plan out the lighting a bit more. So we just swam now, but this beach is pretty rocky, so I think we're going to move to a different one that has less rocks, and then we'll carry on swimming there. We made it to the other beach with this view. Pretty amazing, except it's a bit more windy here, but at least there's sand in the water so we can have good swim sessions. Anyway, getting on to my third point. Number 3 is composition, and what I mean by that is where you place certain features in your photo, how it's composed and how it's set up in relation to other objects around the image. So the rules that I use of composition is called the rule of thirds, and basically this is a third grid line on your viewfinder. Most iPhones or cameras will have this rule of third grid line, so just use that as a guide and place subjects on the third lines. Just compositionally makes it look more interesting and more appealing to people viewing your photo afterwards. So just learn those basic rules of composition. Instagram does break these rules sometimes, so where you can place subject in the middle, but I do think it's important to learn the rules before you break them. So again, photography just helps you learn those rules with having a bit more time and practice to set up and really nail that composition.
Should I try and swim?
This water is really cold with the wind as well, and also it's like super shallow, a lot shallower than I remember. So you can't really swim unless you just like lay flat on this water, but it's, oh, are you kidding me? No! No! What a loser, wow.
Come on! That was cool. Yeah, the wind helped me on that one.
and another new location, and that takes me on to my fourth point, which is depth of field. But before I get there, just check out this view. We are at a viewpoint right now. Pretty crazy, got the whole view of Niceland ahead of us. Have a look. So my fourth point is learning about depth of field, and basically what I mean by this is having objects within your frame that lie within different lengths of the lens, if that makes sense. So having something that's closer to the lens and something that's further away, so that the closer thing will be blurry and the thing further away will be in focus, or vice versa. I think it just creates a bit more of visual interest to the photo and gives it a bit of 3D depth that you wouldn't usually see in a landscape picture that's very flat. So for example, I could have a picture or a video of this landscape right now, but if I move over to this bush right here, get it behind the bush, and we have this shot right here, which is a lot more interesting. Hey Quinn.
Oh, why you gotta do that?
Point number 5 is working with models.
Ew.
Quinn's a model.
No.
My fifth point is learning how to work with models, or not necessarily models, but learning how to work with subjects and how to place them within the frame in relation to other objects as well. So again, just working with people, humans, telling them and directing them how to be within the frame. As with photo and video, obviously gets even more complex, so it's trying to direct people of what actions to do and how to do it naturally according to how you want your film to look. So just directing people within photos translates to videos as well, and obviously just doing that gives you a bit more practice before going into the videos. So for example, if I want to direct Quinn, just like stand there, do a backflip, cool view in the background. Sounds good.
No.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice. You're actually doing it. Look at that.
Okay, how do I get up?
Nailed it.
Good pictures.
And that is how to direct somebody. There has to be a good model like Quinn though.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you enjoying your day so far?
It's going well. It's good. I'm tired.
Alright, so we just finished up at Niceland Heads now. We're heading down to a place called Thesson Island. We're going to end off the day there with some pizza for dinner. So yeah, it's been a really good day so far. I still have 2 points left, so I'm going to say the first one now, and that is photography helps you find your visual style, I think. I know that photography and film both have different, it's different forms of creating visuals, but I think photography definitely feeds into your visual style, taking that into film as well, and the way you film and edit your videos. So we are at our final location of the day, Thesson Island in Niceland once again. Going to this pizza restaurant. I'm so ready for pizza right now. But going on to my final point, point number 7 of why videographers should learn photography, and that is color grading. I've found that learning to color grade on Lightroom is a lot easier than color grading video, and I still struggle to color grade video at times. I think you just have a lot more control when color grading pictures, because with video the light is changing all the time, so your settings have to be changing all the time, so it's just really difficult to learn to color grade video. So you have to be a lot more basic with it and fully understand the technicals of color grading to color grade video. So practicing with photos gets you used to that, learning all the technical aspects and learning the different settings to editing the photos and making it look good and cool and developing your own style. So that's number 7. Let's go get pizza. I'm so hungry.
Me too.
Pizza!
So hungry.
Finally!
I'm doing the things.
Finally!
I'm doing the things.
Quinn's putting things. She literally got caprese on a pizza.
It's the best thing ever.
But you know what? It's pizza time. I'm gonna devour this pizza. It's been a great day, but I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys learned something and learned why every videographer should learn photography. But I'm gonna enjoy this pizza. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And in the meantime, stay weird, don't die, make it happen. See you guys in the next one. It's the class.